My intention with this video is to demonstrate copper plating using readily available materials. And you can see here, firstly, we have two pieces of copper, which we need, which will be an anode and a cathode. This is called sulfuman. It is hydrochloric acid, muriatic acid. It's basically a drain cleaner and is available in any hardware store. This is the same thing. We're going to use distilled water. And we need a DC power supply, which I actually do have. Has to be a DC. You can use a battery, you can use anything. Phone charger if you want. Now we're going to use 2 litres of distilled water. And then with a measuring jug, we're going to put 1/5, so a ratio of 1 to 5. So in this particular case, in 2 litres, it's 400 millilitres of muriatic acid, or as they say, drain cleaner. They use it in swimming pools as well to change the pH value. Now we're adding in the anode and the cathode. The cathode is negative and the anode is positive. But in this particular case, we're trying to create a plating solution. So which one you connect up to is of no relevance in this particular moment. The bubbles are going to come from the negative, which is the cathode, and you can see we're creating hydrogen gas. So we've got a connection between the two, an electrical connection. Small voltage, there's 6 volts running through there. So now we've got to leave it. We've got to leave it for a while, maybe a couple of hours. We can just see a tinge of the bluey colour. Yeah, as I say, you probably need about 2 hours here to create the correct plating solution. Now you can see in the background we've got a lot more blue colour, so we've got our plating solution. So we can now go ahead with our first sample, and that's going to be a €2 coin. I mean, I don't exactly know what it's made out of. It seems to be some kind of nickel alloy and then some kind of bronze in the centre. I don't really know. It's good to agitate this, if you can, a little bit. This is basically in real time. I've cut a little bit out, but you know, you can do this plating in the time it takes to drink a cup of tea, more or less. I've cleaned it off. You can see we've got a copper plate on there now. I'm just going to try and increase it a little bit. I'm going to use a clip and try to finish off my cup of tea. Please like and subscribe, and any comments are always welcome. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Now I've got a steel tube. It's mild steel tube, and I've just emery cloth the end of it on the lathe. And I've also, it's very important that you use some kind of cleaning solution on these materials, like acetone or alcohol. Otherwise a finger mark will give a very bad plating, basically due to the oils that we have in our skin. The main reason here to avoid using salt and vinegar is that they create a reaction and create chlorine gas, which is not any good for the health. I could be wrong, but I seem to recall that the chlorine gas, which is created using the vinegar and the salt, is actually a chemical weapon. I think it was used in the First World War in the trenches. I don't think we can ever expect to have an industrial process finish at home, but we can have something respectable. There we are. There's a nice copper plating on that as well. Now we're going to come on to the third item. This is a piece of mild steel. I haven't gone to an awful lot of trouble to prepare it. I've degreased it, and let's have a look. We can see the bubbles forming now, which are the hydrogen gas, as I mentioned before. I've got it on a low voltage. I've got it on not even 2 volts. We'll just leave that in there for a while. As I say, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. Just give it a clean up, and I'll show you those 3 pieces right now. First, look, this is the €2 coin. We can see a nice copper coating on there, and on the reverse side as well. Second was the steel, mild steel tube, hollow tube. You can see a nice copper coating on the tube. And the last piece was the disc. I didn't prepare it in any special way, but we can see again we have a copper coating. I hope you found the video of some use, and many thanks for watching.